Do you actually want this? No. Seriously. Stop for a moment. Forget the motivational videos. Forget the social media quotes. Forget what everyone else expects from you. Ask yourself the one question that can completely change your life. Do you actually want the life you dream about? Or do you simply enjoy imagining it? Because those are two very different things. Everyone wants the results. Everyone wants the money, the respect, the confidence, the freedom, the beautiful house, the successful business, the healthy body, the peaceful mind. But very few people truly want the journey that creates those things. Everyone loves the idea of standing on top of the mountain. Very few people are willing to climb it. They admire discipline, until discipline asks them to wake up at 5 in the morning. They admire success, until success asks them to sacrifice weekends. They admire confidence, until confidence demands that they face rejection. The truth is, your dreams are expensive, not because they require money, because they require change. And change has a price. You have to become someone different. You have to think differently, work differently, speak differently, react differently. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they secretly love comfort more than progress. Comfort whispers, stay in bed. Progress whispers, get up. Comfort says, start tomorrow. Progress says, start now. Comfort promises relief. Progress promises transformation. Every morning, those two voices fight inside your mind. The winner becomes your future. Look at your life today. Every result you have, good or bad, is a reflection of repeated decisions. Not luck, not destiny. Choices. Thousands of small choices. The food you eat, the books you read, the people you spend time with, the excuses you accept, the promises you keep. All of them quietly shape the person you're becoming. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. One version continued making excuses. The other chose discipline. Which life do you want to live? Because both futures are being built. Right now, success isn't hiding from you. It's waiting for proof. Proof that you want it more than your comfort. Proof that you'll continue when motivation disappears. Proof that you'll become the person capable of carrying the life you're asking for. So ask yourself again, do you actually want this? Or do you only want a fantasy? Because the answer to that question will determine everything that happens next. Every dream has a price. Not everyone is willing to pay it. People often say, I'd do anything to become successful. But would you really? Would you wake up early every day for 3 years? Would you continue working after your first failure? Would you keep going when nobody believes in you? Would you stay focused while everyone else is distracted? Success asks difficult questions. Your actions answer them. There will be mornings when your bed feels warmer than your ambition. There will be nights when quitting feels easier than continuing. There will be moments when your progress feels invisible. Those moments separate dreamers from builders. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in 1 month and underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years because they give up too soon. They plant the seed, water it for 1 week, then decide nothing is growing. But the strongest trees spend years building roots before anyone notices their height. Your life works the same way. Every disciplined choice is another route. Every sacrifice is another route. Every book, every workout, every rejection, every lesson, another route. One day, people will admire your success. They'll call you talented, lucky, gifted. They'll never see the years you spent growing beneath the surface. The days nobody applauded. The nights nobody encouraged you. The mornings you stood alone. But you'll remember every sacrifice. And you'll smile. Because you'll realize nothing worthwhile was ever easy. The question has never been, can you become successful? The real question is, what are you willing to give up to become successful? Because greatness doesn't belong to those who wish. It belongs to those who endure. And every single day, life asks you one simple question. Do you actually want this? Or not? There is something more dangerous than failure. Something more dangerous than rejection. Something more dangerous than making mistakes. It's excuses. Because failure can teach you. Rejection can strengthen you. Mistakes can make you wiser. But excuses keep you exactly where you are. They whisper softly, you're too tired. You don't have enough time. You'll start next week. You need better conditions. You will do it when you feel ready. And the scary part? Those excuses sound reasonable. That's why they are so powerful. No one wakes up one day and decides to waste their life. It happens one excuse at a time. One workout skipped. One chapter left unread. One opportunity ignored. One promise broken. Until suddenly, years have passed, and nothing has changed. Imagine if every excuse you made appeared as a brick. Every time you delayed your dream, another brick. Every time fear controlled your decision, another brick. Every time comfort won, another brick. Eventually, you would build a prison with your own hands. Not because life trapped you, because your choices did. The people you admire aren't fearless. They simply stopped negotiating with excuses. They understood that waiting for perfect conditions is another form of procrastination. Life rewards action, not intention. The world doesn't change because you have good ideas. It changes because someone acts on them. Every successful person you've ever looked up to had reasons to quit, had reasons to complain, had reasons to stay comfortable. But they made one decision. They stopped listening to the voice that wanted an easier life and started listening to the voice that demanded a better one. Today, you have that same choice. Will your future be built by excuses or by action? Because every excuse feels small today, but over time, it becomes a lifetime of regret. Motivation is beautiful. It gives you energy. It fills you with excitement. It makes you believe that today, everything will change. But motivation is temporary. It disappears when life becomes difficult. It fades when you're tired. It vanishes after failure. That's why motivation alone will never transform your life. Discipline will. Discipline doesn't ask, do I feel like it? Discipline asks, what did I promise myself? There will be mornings when your body says, stay in bed. Discipline says, get up. There will be evenings when your mind says, you've done enough. Discipline says, finish what you started. Most people live according to their emotions. They work when they feel motivated. They quit when they don't. That's why their results constantly change. But disciplined people keep moving, whether they feel inspired or exhausted, whether they are praised or criticized, whether anyone is watching or not, because they understand something powerful. Feelings are temporary. Character is permanent. Every time you choose action over comfort, you become mentally stronger. Every difficult decision builds confidence. Every promise you keep to yourself creates self-respect. Eventually, discipline stops feeling like something you do. It becomes who you are. And once discipline becomes your identity, success is no longer a matter of luck. It's only a matter of time. One day, people will look at your life and ask, how did you become so successful? They'll think you discovered a secret, but you'll know the truth. There was no secret. There was only discipline, repeated every single day. Long after motivation disappeared, before the world respects you, you must learn to respect yourself. And self-respect isn't built through words. It's built through actions. Every promise you keep to yourself becomes another brick in the foundation of your confidence. Every promise you break creates another crack. Think about how many times you've told yourself, I'll start on Monday. I'll wake up early tomorrow. I'll stop wasting time. I'll finally take my goals seriously. Then tomorrow came, and nothing changed. Slowly, you stopped trusting yourself. That's one of the greatest tragedies of modern life. People lose faith in themselves, not because they aren't capable, but because they've broken too many promises to themselves. Imagine having a friend who never kept their word. Would you trust them? Probably not. Now ask yourself, why should your own mind trust you? If you constantly disappoint it, confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you earn. Every workout completed, confidence grows. Every difficult conversation faced, confidence grows. Every fear conquered, confidence grows. The strongest people aren't fearless. They are simply people who prove to themselves, again and again, that they can do difficult things. Stop trying to impress strangers. Start becoming someone you admire. Because when you respect yourself, the opinions of other people begin to lose their power. You no longer need constant validation. You no longer need permission. You move with quiet confidence, not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. And strength always begins within. Every meaningful transformation comes with pain, not punishment, growth. Think about the strongest steel. It survives extreme heat. Think about the tallest tree. It survives violent storms. Think about every inspiring person you've ever admired. None of them avoided hardship. They walked through it. Pain has a purpose. It reveals your weaknesses. It tests your commitment. It forces you to become someone stronger than you were yesterday. The problem is, most people spend their lives running from discomfort. The moment life becomes difficult, they quit. The moment they fail, they give up. The moment they hear no, they believe the dream is over. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every setback teaches something. Every rejection prepares you. Every difficult season builds resilience. Imagine if every obstacle in your life was actually training. Training your patience. Training your courage. Training your discipline. Suddenly, problems stop looking like enemies. They become teachers. The strongest version of yourself is waiting on the other side of the struggle you're trying to avoid. So stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this preparing me for? That question changes everything. Because life doesn't grow people by making things easy. It grows people by making them stronger. And strength can only be owned, not borrowed, not purchased, earned. Every difficult step you take today will become tomorrow's confidence. Every painful lesson will become tomorrow's wisdom. And one day, you'll look back at the struggle that almost made you quit and realize it was the very thing that transformed you into the person you were meant to become. Most people believe success is a reward. The money, the house, the recognition, the applause. But they're wrong. Those things are only byproducts. The real reward is the person you become while earning them. Think about it. Imagine someone handed you everything you've ever wanted today. Millions of dollars, your dream body, your dream business, your dream life. Would you be able to keep it? Or would you lose it? Because you never became the person capable of carrying that responsibility? Life doesn't just test your abilities. It tests your character. Money reveals who you are. Success reveals who you are. Power reveals who you are. That's why becoming matters more than achieving. The disciplined version of you will protect everything you build. The careless version will destroy it. The confident version will create opportunities. The fearful version will run from them. Every morning, you're building someone, whether you realize it or not. Every decision shapes your identity. Every habit strengthens your character. Every challenge reveals your values. That's why your greatest goal shouldn't be becoming successful. It should be becoming someone worthy of success. Because when your identity changes, your results eventually follow. One day you'll notice something incredible. The things you once struggled to do have become automatic. You no longer force yourself to wake up early. You no longer argue with discipline. You no longer wait for motivation. Because discipline has become your personality. Growth has become your lifestyle. Excellence has become your standard. And that's a moment you realize you didn't just change your life. You changed yourself. And once you change yourself, very little in this world can stop you. Now we've reached the final question. Not the question I want answered. The question your future is waiting to hear. Do you actually want this? Not just today. Not just while this music is playing. Not just while you're feeling inspired. Do you want it tomorrow, when nobody is watching? Do you want it next week, when progress feels invisible? Do you want it next month, when you failed 3 times? Do you want it next year, when success still hasn't arrived? Because that's when your answer becomes real. Anyone can dream. Anyone can make promises. Anyone can say, I'm going to change. But only a few people. Wake up every day and prove it. Success has never belonged to the loudest person. It has never belonged to the luckiest person. It belongs to the most consistent person, the one who keeps showing up, the one who keeps learning, the one who keeps growing, the one who refuses to let temporary pain destroy a permanent dream. Years from now, you'll either tell yourself one of 2 stories. I'm glad I started. Oh, I wish I had. There's no middle ground. Every sunrise gives you another opportunity, another chance to become stronger, another chance to build discipline, another chance to create the life you've imagined. Don't waste it. Don't wait for confidence. Build it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Don't wait for someone to believe in you. Become someone who believes in yourself. Remember, the strongest people aren't those who never struggle. They are the ones who refuse to surrender. So the next time life becomes difficult, the next time fear whispers in your ear, the next time comfort invites you to quit, ask yourself one question. Do I actually want this? If your answer is yes, then let your actions speak louder than your words. Wake up, show up, work harder, stay humble, keep learning, keep fighting, keep becoming, because one day you'll look in the mirror, and instead of seeing the person you used to be, you'll see someone who earned every victory, someone who refused to settle, someone who became unstoppable. And on that day, you'll realize that success didn't change your life. Your decision to keep going did.